Hey everyone, Clay Carter here with ReelFlyRod.com, giving you a recap of IFTD 2022. We'll be taking a closer look at some of the brand new products from the top manufacturers. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, Adam at IFTD 2022 coming at you with ReelFlyRod.com. Really excited to say the 9-foot 5-weight Air 2 won the Best of Show Freshwater Award last night here, and we're through the moon. But for good reason also. You know, it's probably one of our most versatile rods we've ever made. We've used a completely new graphite system in it. Boron 3 technology, of course, our beautiful inscription and craftsmanship all goes into it. You know, from the guides to the tapers to everything else, whether you're fishing dries or nymphs, streamers. You know, if you only needed to buy one rod, the Air 2 is a great option. You know, I fish in that 9-foot 5-weight Air 2. I fish it out of a boat with streamers. I have a appropriate sink tip for it. I do everything I want with it. Of course, dry flies. But yep, they're available now in stock at ReelFlyRod.com.
So you're Keener with Bauer Fly Reels, here to talk about a unique Bauer clutch drag system. So as you can see here, we have these 4 stainless steel rollers, and this is called a disc ramp. This hub sits over the disc ramp, and you have your retrieve where it's smooth, and then the drag, it's making contact with these rollers, which causes this disc ramp to turn. Below this disc ramp is a carbon fiber disc, and this spindle is hollow all the way to this brake. Attached to our drag knob is a drawbar, and this pin connects the drawbar with the spindle so that when you tighten the drag, you can see the components compressing down, puts pressure on this disc ramp, which puts pressure on the carbon disc, which creates more drag. We have the same feature in all of our reels, in our RX series and our RVR. Here's a look at our new RVR color this year. Charcoal with silver dual anodizing. We're still featuring the same 5-axis machining. You can check out the new RVR charcoal at ReelFlyRod.com.
We got the Row 5.7 here. We're coming in 4 different sizes: 5.7, 7.9, 9.11, and 11.12 plus. It's going to primarily be a large, big game reel. You've got a huge arbor on here. On the 5.7, you can pack upwards of 300 yards of backing.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be a big 2-hand reel. We really intend it for the spade casters. And we're still utilizing the cork drag system from the Super Series with the double pawl springs. There's no spool release. It's all just pull apart, so you don't have to mess around with the set screw or anything like that. And it's out in stores right now. It's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a great reel.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Coming here with the Able Nipper, replacing our Able Nipper that we've had for roughly 20 years or so. It's a Type 3 anodized, so it's going to be even tougher than the last one. We got 2 magnets on both sides. We completely went away with any springs using the actual system. So 2 magnets push against each other. Which is pretty slick, so you don't wear out anything on the inside. That also gives you 2 fly docks, as you can see. You can really strong. You can put however many flies you want on there. It's pretty neat. You know, not a lot of people will use it as a fly dock, but it's really nice and handy just to have your fly there as you're reaching for a tippet or whatnot. The lanyard itself is coming with the nipper. It's an airflow fly line, so it's going to be PVC free. It's recycled fly line. All of the metal parts and the nipper itself are made in Montrose, Colorado. The fly line's made in Wales at the UK factory. And the other thing is we put the eye hook cleaner on the top there so that it's not messing around on the inside. You're not going to break that off right there. It's in a convenient spot. And we're coming out with quite a few different colors for the actual base. Here you have your Grateful Dead nipper on a slate gray. So plenty of options coming out, and we'll be rolling these out within the next couple months. So around end of May, we should have these in the stores.
Awesome. And what do they retail at?
Starting price is $250.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very
Good to go. All right, so Airflow's coming out with the new Ridge 2.0. Basically, this is going to be our textured fly line. What we did here is our textured line goes with the length of the line. So this does a few things for you. You have way more line speed because you have less contact with the guides of the rod. 2, you're going to have way less tangles because that actual texture of the line won't suction cup onto each other like a smooth line would. And 3, it stays really clean. It's easy to clean. If you're to cut the line in half, that's exactly what it would look like right there. You have just these little ridges that run with the line. We don't make any of our lines with PVC, so it's all PVC-free lines. We care about our environment, and we want to fish the stuff that'll last. So you don't have that cracking over time due to UV rays. Our copolymers will last much longer. You can get a good season, 2 seasons out of a line if you're fishing quite often. So we're rolling this line out right now. We're going to have it in 3 different tapers: universal, power, and tactical. We'll have that in saltwater and freshwater, as well as the new Superflow redfish line, which will come in the Ridge 2.0 technology as well. So,
Awesome. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex Cady. I'm a representative for Farbanks Industry, and I'm here to talk about the brand new R8 that we just came out with. It's going to be coming for sale here starting on April 5th. The big thing is this rod is it's like no other sages you ever cast. Normally sages, you have to work really hard, drive giant line speed. This is a fishing tool. This plays well with really nice subtle casts on that one, but yet you can still huck a long distance with this one, just as you can casting 10 or 15 feet. This rod really plays well with the real gold lines, but as you make your jumps up, getting the 6, 7, 8 weight classes, the brands, your outbound shorts, your predator lines grow amazingly well. You can huck some big flies a long way with these guys. This is Alex with Farbanks. I'm a rep for them, and I'm here to talk about the new backpacking Trailblazer rod. So this is a 6-piece rod. 6-piece rod. Breaks down to tiny, to nothing. But what's crazy is once you cast this rod, you'll actually be really surprised how well it handles the fly line. It fits perfectly in your backpack. You can see how small this case is for that, so you can throw it anywhere that you want to. It's got a little bit faster action on this one. You're looking at a price point of $249 for both this and the 5 weight, 9-foot 5 weight, and the 7.5-foot 3 weight. Thanks, guys. Farbanks Industry, and I'm here to talk about Sage's brand new Arbor XL. Yes, look at the size of that reel. What's really crazy is take a look how narrow that is. It's designed so that it's not as wide, so line doesn't get piled up on either side. This is also based off of the Spectrum LT series, so that it has that same carbon sealed drag system on it, but there's now a 15% increase of line pickup every time that you reel in on this. It comes in 2 sizes, the 6, 7, 8, and the 4, 5, 6. This 5 weight right here, with an indicator line on it, holds 100 yards backing, no problem. The 6, 7, 8 right here, this will take a outbound short line with 200 yards of gel spun backing, no problem, and still have plenty on it. This is also our 2 colorways, our slate and the frost right here.
Awesome. And what do they retail?
The 5.6 is $450, and the 6.78 is $475.
Awesome. Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
Here comes Orbis Company here at IFTD 2022 in Salt Lake, talking about the new Orbis Superfine Glass. This is an awesome new kind of bring out. We've been out of the glass game for a couple seasons now, focusing on our other rods that are made in southern Vermont. This is an S2 glass, completely new updated construction techniques, taking a lot of cues from Helios and Recon and focusing on improving its crispness, tracking, and accuracy. You're going to see the wood barrel reel seat. You're going to see kind of all new branding, quick rod identifier, hand script there, a nice matte olive blank. This is going to come in a 6.62 weight, a 7.5-foot 3 weight, 7.5-foot 4 weight, an 8-foot 5 weight, and then we go to the bigger ones with the 8-foot 6-inch 6 weight and the 888, which is a really big spring, nice, awesome big cannon for carp, redfish, bass, and all that.
Awesome. And what do they run retail?
$498.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you very much.
That's a wrap for us here at IFTD 2022, and we can't wait for the next one. Please give us a follow on our Instagram and subscribe to our new YouTube channel. I'm Clay Carter, and as always, tight lines.